has been delayed on another service. You're needed to take the train out to Reading, where the driver will continue the service as scheduled.
Welcome guys to the next episode
Be sure to arrive no later
of
than 1920.
Train Sim World. This is the scenario Westworld. So I'm just going to stand here at the end of the platform and wait for the train to come in. Yeah, so basically this scenario involves me being a passenger on the train. So I need to get on the train and wait until I get to the stop. Okay guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically get into a seat and what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically pause the video until I get to the destination where I need to be, and then I'll actually I want to sit on that side, so let me just stand up. Then what I'll do is I'll recommence the video once I'm at the destination and get ready to start driving the train. So see you in a short while. Okay guys, we're back, and as you can see we're a few hundred yards away from the destination where we need to be. So we're going to go get to the train because we need to get there before 7:20. So it's obviously a deadline we need to stick to, otherwise we will fail the mission. So we haven't got very far to go. I'm just going to go around the little details in the door. Emergency doors, you've got the emergency speakers that you can press that and then speak to the driver and blah blah blah. Yep. You've got all the interiors, open the doors and the way they're made and stuff like that. It's really gone to detail on this game, so I think we get off over the other side, to be truthful. Yeah, we do. Yeah. Okay, right. So I am gonna leg it, guys, because I need to get there on time, and I don't know how far away it is. So bearing that in mind. So I've got 19 yards to get to where I need to go. So let's get there. Head over to the main station concourse, which is over here. This is one hell of a station, isn't it? It's massive. I've never really been to London Paddington. Although I'm British, I've never been to London, so yeah, it's a big place. Okay, so I'll go up this way. Excuse me, through, please. Coming through. Train driver in a rush. Hurry up! Move out the way. Can you walk through the people? I don't know. Can you? No, you can't. They are corporeal. You can't just walk through them. Yeah. That would definitely be a thing, wouldn't it? How come I can't hear no train or anything? Is it me or is it silent? Everything's silent. There's no sound. Okay. So what I need to do is set the lights to day lights. There we go, day lamp. I need to set the brake to forward. I've done this a few times, so I know what to do. Okay, bring up the menu and unlock the left side doors. There we go. left side doors are unlocked. Do you believe? Let me have a look. Yeah, left side doors are unlocked. That's good. Okay, so I'm loading passengers now. Let's wait for the next stage, obviously, and to comment on this, how the way the station looks. The station looks amazing. They've gone to detail in the, I mean, the signage. I mean, look at the detail in the locomotives, that the outside. They've done everything. I mean, like the gaskets, the lines in between, the sheaths in between each trains. Gone to a massive amount of detail on this game. That's what we like, definitely. And you got the blinds that you can pull down there. You got all the switches you can turn on and off. Cab light on and off. That's on. That's off. I don't know if the cab light works actually. It looks like it doesn't work to me. I'll just switch this one over. No, it looks like it doesn't work. Oh no, it does work. It does work. I just in the light, it lights up a little bit, but there's no physical light. Oh, there is. There it is. There, look. And it's off. Yeah. So there is. Look, there you go. It's on. It's off. There we go. So yeah. Okay. So we need to wait until 1930. So what I'm going to do, guys, is unfortunately I'm going to obviously skip this part. So it'd be 15 minutes for me that I have to wait physically, but the good thing about video editing is it'll be instant for you. So see you in a few moments. Okay guys, we're back. As you can see, we're just under a minute away now from departure from London Paddington. Obviously it got me here early to make sure I could load the train up and do all the instruments and everything like that. I've set the brake to running, and we're about ready to leave. So what I need to do is, obviously I need to close the doors in a few moments once it allows me to do so, and then we'll be on our way to Reading, I do believe, is the final destination. Just obviously, if you liked these videos, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to leave a like if you like the video. If you don't like the video, give us a thumbs down, and tell us what you want to see more of in these videos. If you want to see more passenger commutes, I will do the passenger commutes. If you want to see more haulage, then I'll do some more haulage videos. In the meantime, let's set off from London Paddington and get to Reading. So ready to part. Suppress the guard acknowledgement 2 times, and let's start half. So we're off. We're starting to move. I'm going to set it to 3 just to get us moving a bit faster. Looks like the lights are green at the moment for us on the way. Just going to gear up a little bit more. I want to try and get to the maximum speed that we're allowed, which is about 40 miles an hour, I think it is at the moment. Maybe 35, something like that. Don't know what that was. What was that? Something clunking. That's worrying. I don't know what the bumps are. Okay, I'm just going to slow down a little bit because I don't really want to go over the speed. So yeah, it's 40 miles an hour at the moment, currently the speed limit. So I'm just going to wait until we go past the 50 miles an hour threshold. So we're due at Reading at 8:01, so we've got a little less than 30 minutes to get to our destination, and stop at the platform where we need to stop. Seems like there's a lot of bumps and lumps and stuff like that that are going on at the moment. Because all the trains closed, isn't it? Yeah, all the train doors are closed, so I don't know what that was doing, bumping and whatever it was. It's probably just noises from the other carriages. Okay, I think I'm amping it too much. It needs to stay in the green. The revs are going too high too quickly. So yeah, I mean the map on this game is incredible. I mean, I've not done some of the haulages yet. Reward earned drive 100 miles. Okay, let me just slow down a little bit. I'm going a little bit too fast. Yeah, so I've just got a reward for driving 100 miles. So I've done 100 miles already in this game, which is quite good. I am interested in getting into the haulage part aspect of this game, but I quite like the commuting as well. So so I'm just going to increase the revs now. Probably not too quickly actually, because I don't want to go into the red. The engines end up blowing up on me. Got to warm the engines up before you brake them. So I'm just going to get to the green line and I'll increase. There we go, increase slightly. That's, I don't know actually, I think that's amps. It's not actual temperature, is it? It's the amps. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too sure what the reading is actually. Because there doesn't seem to be any rev counter, does there? Amps is at 15. I'm not too sure if these dials actually work. So I want to increase the maximum speed now. Let's get to 100 miles an hour. That was a locomotive. Looked like it was going back to London Paddington. And I got the cabin light on at the moment because we need it, because it's getting a bit dark outside. As you can see, we've got the correct lights on there, and then we've got the rear lights on there, so they know which way we're actually heading. There we go, the speed's about to change in a few moments. 125, there we go. We can now actually go top speed of 125 miles an hour. At the moment we're maximum gear speed in the way, so we are full throttle. I mean, they've got some massive haulage jobs in this game that you can actually perform, and you have to get off the train, and you have to basically go onto the turntable and turn the train round and do all that sort of stuff, so as you end up on the correct track, and you end up taking the train where you need it to go, which is it's very good. I mean, the turntable is like, it turns the train around. So yeah, it's a new experience. You have to obviously uncouple cars and different things like that, so as you can actually pull away. You have to leave. It's moving the haulage and stuff like that, or the freights that you need to put in certain places and then take them somewhere, and yeah, it takes a long time to actually do those jobs, because a train sometimes 100 trains long, you know, 100 carriages long. So yeah, I've seen a few of those close to where we live. When I've been on the train, I've seen them go past, and literally it just keeps on going, keeps on going, keeps on going. That's why it takes so long to actually get the train thing going. Here's the train coming. Let's give him a horn. That's international hello for I'm here. Well, that's train speak for how you doing. I mean, all these controls look so realistic. I mean, apparently someone who used to work on the trains actually helped design this game, and all the interiors and stuff like that, and the exteriors, to make sure it was picture accurate. So there's no thingy. So there's no detail that's on missed. But if you're a train driver and you're looking at this train, I think this is a class 43. I think, if I remember rightly, I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, this is a class 43. And yeah, I mean, it looks accurate to me, but I've never really been in the cockpit of a train before, so. Or should I say cockpit? That's plane. I've never been in the actual in the front of a train, the cab of a train, I think that you would call it. Yeah, I think cab is the correct word that you would use. Okay, so we're coming up to close to 125 miles an hour. We've got 24 miles left to go. This is roughly about a 45-minute journey, or game. I don't know if it's relative on the game, whether it's 45-minute game time or whether it's 45-minute journey. I think it would be journey, wouldn't it? Yeah, more than likely it would be journey. I like the sky, and look where the sun's setting in the distance, and you know, it's real photogenic. It's really nice. And it's got the clouds behind it, the sceneries, and the distance, and yeah, it's great. So I'm just going to increase the speed to hit the top speed on the way. I think this train could probably go at least 150 miles an hour if it was allowed to. But I think it's a little bit too fast for a train. But you do have those high-speed trains. I think it's in Germany, and they actually turn to the corner it's going round. They built trains literally going through mountains, so they could build the fastest train line. And I think it travels at 200 miles an hour. I think it's actually called the Ice. I think it's called the Ice, anyway. But it's one of the fastest trains, land vehicles that you can actually travel in. Yeah, so the keys I'm using basically to change the throttle. So basically, you got the one that basically drops the throttle, which is the D key. and then you got the one that increases, which is the A key, and then basically the brakes is the at key. So it's the on keyboards, obviously it's different in different countries, but I use the at key for increasing the brake, to put the brake on initial, and then you basically you press the button next to the L key to take the brakes off. If you go through the controls though, you'll see what keys it is for yourself for the brakes. But it's just shortcut keys really, so you don't have to keep looking down to do this. I mean, if you were sat here, you'd have your hands on the levers, but unfortunately I'm not sat here, so I'm not sat with levers. However, you can buy full table levers, like buttons and everything. Says it's realistic. Obviously I need to speed up because I did hit the brake there for a few moments. So I would have to change to 40 miles an hour if I was going over to the other side track now. 40 miles is probably the speed limit to change tracks. But saying that, on Train Simulator 2018, it shows basically the speed limit is like 15-20 miles an hour max to change tracks. So I don't know. It's obviously different on this one. What is the real speed limit to change over tracks? Who knows? People who drive trains knows. So I'm just waiting now for it to speed up. I don't know why it's not. Okay, we seem to have lost a little bit of momentum there when I hit the brakes. So the brakes is off, isn't it? Yeah, the brakes are off. Just hit the reset. Set that button there. Seems to do something sometimes. Oh, there we go. Seems to work. So increasing the speed now. So we've got 13 miles to go. It's not long now. We've got 15 minutes left of train journey time. Don't forget to check my videos on other videos that I've done within the Train Sim World game. Basically, it's what I've done, and also don't forget to check other videos that I've done. I haven't really done a lot of videos on this channel. I've only just recently started this channel. I do have another channel called the GD Review, which is got a lot more videos on it. It's like a tutorial channel, how-to channel and stuff like that. But yeah, go and have a look at go and check it out. It gives you a few unboxing videos, a few website reviews of people I've bought off. On some of the videos as well, it gives the full equipment, what I use. So it tells you what sort of equipment I use for streaming and YouTubing. So coming up to a speed now. Need to just lower the speed down a little bit. I mean, you can set it on some of the trains so as you go a maximum speed. So you basically will go like 2 miles an hour. Like for the haulage, if you're filling coal up and you got like 30 trains to fill, you don't want to be obviously going inconsistent speeds, because you need to fill those carriages up evenly throughout. So I'll drop it back down to 3. So I'll go outside the train, have a look, see what's going on. Look at the smoke. Look, the smoke effect is awesome. Look at that. Look. Oh, and there's a car. I haven't seen vehicles on this yet, so yeah, there's actual vehicles in the game. There's cars. Awesome. That's something new. Let me just turn the cab light off a sec. Oh no, it's too dark. It's better. I'm not too sure what that means there, that number. So we've got 7 miles to go. So we'll have to start reducing speed pretty shortly. Well, pretty soon at least. I mean, really, you don't really need to use the mouse on this unless you want to look around the train and enjoy the sights and stuff like that. You can use the number keys to look at where the train is and where you are on the tracks and stuff like that. It's pretty good. I mean, if you would like to see, obviously, me drive the train from the exterior, I'd be willing to give it a try. I mean, you can obviously open and close doors from pressing these buttons here. I'm going to do that now though, because yeah, that would be a disaster. All you'd see is that suddenly people fly out the doors. I don't think you can without pressure going to the unlock mechanism. It's part of a safety system. Okay, so we got 2 miles until thingy, so I'm going to reduce that down to 4, and then I'm going to put the brake on initial. That just will start slowing the train down nice and slowly, so there's no jolting of the passengers around the cabin. Okay, I'm just going to set it back to running. So yeah, no, it's good. Slowing down nice and slowly. 95 miles an hour. And that sets it to running. I think in a moment it's going to tell me to slow down even further. Yeah, I need to go to 60 now. So I need to set this to braking 2. It's going to happen pretty fast actually. So that's fine, I'm going down nicely. Slowing down pretty quickly, so I should be pretty good. I'm going to set it back to initial. I'm going to reduce the speed that I'm actually travelling. So I want to come to a nice slow stop now. And that's down to 50, which I'm down to 40, which is fair dues. That's a pretty good speed limit to be going to. Okay, so I can't go past the lights on this, and I think the lights are right at the end of the track. So I need to make sure I'm still braking. Okay, so I'm at 9.2 miles an hour, so I need to make sure I don't so I'm running at the moment. So come to a nice slow stop. Objective complete. So now I need to unlock the doors. So which side do I need to unlock actually? So I need to unlock the right side. So let me just make sure those doors are open. Yeah, those doors are open. Those doors are closed. Otherwise, people will fall out the train the other side. So there we go. We came to a nice stop at Reading Station. Okay, guys. So I think basically okay, guys, that's about it for this video for today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave some boxes on the screen. The top box on the left hand side will be basically videos that YouTube think that you might enjoy from my channel, and the box below that will be videos that I have suggested for you myself. In the meantime, guys, thanks very much for tuning in today, guys, and watching the video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs down if you haven't. Don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe, most importantly. And until next time, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for tuning in.